Hey, what's up guys? So before the video starts, I just want to point this out. So if you guys are interested and you live in the area, April 19th, that's this Saturday, is going to be a fighting games tournament up at the Gamers Room in Concord, North Carolina. If you know how to get to the fucking Concord Walmart, you know how to get to this place. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be up there hosting a Project M tournament, and there's going to be plenty of other freaking fighting games, as you can see right there. So if you are interested and you live around the area, then come up and play some games with us. So that's going to be it for that, and we're going to scoot on to the video. Yo, what's up guys, it's me. So today we got another Pokemon X and Y battle, and this one's going to be another Ubers battle. I know I've been uploading a lot of Ubers, but you know, I'm having fun with the tier, and especially with the people that I battle. Like, I especially ask them, like, no Power Herb Xerneas, because, you know, that's probably going to be banned soon, so I'm definitely fine with that. However, I'm okay with, you know, like, Mega Gengar, because it's not as hard to stop as Power Herb Xerneas. So yeah, that's pretty cool for me. Speaking of Mega Gengar, my boy Phoenix Master there, he's got one on his team, and that is pretty cool. So this is actually the third battle I've had with him. He's a very good battler, very well known. If you don't know him, then I don't know what's up. He's a very well known PokeTuber. Or I guess a YouTuber in general, as he doesn't do just Pokemon. But anyway, yeah, he's a very good battler, and this is the third match I had with him. I won the first one, and he won the second one, and then we had the tiebreaker right here in Ubers, and that is just awesome. So anyway, looking at the teams, I'm running a Ho-Oh, Arceus Fairy, Mega Mewtwo Y, because I love Mega Mewtwo Y. It's so powerful. It's so good. Palkia, which is Assault Vest. Assault Vest Palkia is fucking amazing. Standard Ferrothorn for Ubers, and the Genesect. Looking at his team, Gengar is obviously going to be his Mega Evolution. He also has a Giratina Origin and a Ferrothorn, an excellent combination. Mewtwo of his own, which is still incredibly powerful as it is. I mean, Mewtwo doesn't need a Mega Evolution, but because, you know, it's just amazing. He has an Arceus that I don't really know what it is at this point in time, beginning of the match, and a Kyogre. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It looks like a very good, very well made team on both ends, if I do say so myself. So let's go ahead and get on into this match. I love this music. So anyway, I'm leading off with my Palkia, he's leading off with his Kyogre, but wait! Level 100. Oh yeah. I just wanted to put that out. So anyway, I'm leading off with Palkia because it's a pretty good lead against most of his team. Takes on pretty much everything very well, except for apparently this Ferrothorn in the rain, because I do have Fire Blast. However, I'm not really comfortable in the fact that at -2, rain nerfed Fire Blast will be able to take this thing out. However, by that damage, that definitely tells me that this thing is more than likely fully physically defensive, so that's pretty good for me. So he's going to set up the rocks as I switch into my own Ferrothorn, and I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave. I don't even want to bother with my rocks this match, because he doesn't really have anything that's really hurt by him as far as I can see, and I'm going to be working overtime trying just to get rid of the rocks with my Defog Arceus over and over again. So anyway, he burns me, and I Leech Seed him, and now predicting the switch out, I'm actually going to go for the Thunder Wave and score the paralysis on this Mewtwo, which is great. Mewtwo is fast as fuck, and it is just so nice to slow that thing down. So now I'm going to switch on out of here. I'm going to go back into my specially defensive Arceus Fairy. He does get paralyzed here on the switch as he tries to go for the Psy Strike, he told me, which would have done a lot of damage, but as we'll see later, it would not have been a 2-hit KO, and of course I do have the Recover. So, actually it might have been a 2-hit KO, I don't remember exactly, but anyway, I go for the Defog as he switches in his Kyogre. Now I'm going to go for the Judgment. Looking at that damage, that is a specially defensive Kyogre, which is pretty cool. So, knowing that he's more than likely not invested at all, I can just go back into my Fluffy, and I can take the Scalds very well, and I'm just going to be able to go for a Leech Seed again, I think, as he switches out into his Mewtwo. So, that's pretty cool. Get some nice Leech Seed damage off on him. It's going to help me counteract this burn as well. So now, expecting the Aura Sphere, Focus Blast, Fire Blast, I'm going to make a switch out into my Ho-Oh. However, he's going to go for the Psy Strike, and that's going to do way too much to Ho-Oh. Incredible special defense, but really doesn't have any good physical defense to speak of. So, I'm going to go for the Roost. Obviously fearing another Psy Strike, but he's actually going to make the switch out and reveal his Arceus Rock, which is very good for him because Arceus Rock is definitely a huge check to Ho-Oh. Most Ho-Ohs really only run Sacred Fire and Brave Bird. I mean, they can run Earthquake, but it's not really that common. So I don't really know what kind of Arceus Rock this is, but as I switch into my Ferrothorn, he reveals the Earthquake, so that definitely tells me he is physical, so that's pretty cool. I go for the Thunder Wave as he switches into his Mewtwo, and he's going to get paralyzed here as I go for a Power Whip. I do score a crit. It doesn't really matter that much because, of course, I have the Genesect that could have easily just come in and, you know, U-turned on it and just killed it. But my Ferrothorn finally goes down, and, like, 6 minutes into this video, finally something dies. So, but this does actually give me a good chance to get a free switch into my Mewtwo, Mega Evolve freely, and kill him with the Psy Strike. So that is great. Now he's going to go ahead and switch into his Zeref, his Giratina Origin, which is a very big check. And I'm going to just go back into my Genesect. Now that the Mewtwo is gone, and my Mega Mewtwo is Mega Evolved, I have really no use for this Genesect. Also, I was very close to going into my Palkia on his Giratina. Thankfully, I didn't, because he actually goes for the Dragon Claw. So I'm going to U-turn out as he brings in his Kyogre, and I'm going to go into my Palkia. I miss a Draco Meteor. We'll find out later that it doesn't matter at all because he does go for the rest, and unless I crit him, I would not have killed him. But yeah, but it's still the principle, you know? I missed the fucking Draco Meteor, 90% accuracy. Come on, game. So, again, we're in this situation. I'm not comfortable in the fact that the -2 rain nerfed Fire Blast will be able to kill, so I'm actually going to switch back out into my Genesect. If he Thunder Waves my Genesect, like I said, this is the most expendable thing on my team. I really don't need it at all. So that's fine with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it in. He's actually going to go for the Protect as he scores the Leech Seed on me. And I'm surprised here he actually didn't stay in with his Ferrothorn. He actually ends up switching out into his Arceus Rock. Because, you know, obviously I'm a Genesect, I'm Choice Scarfed, I'm going to be locked into the U-turn. So would have been nice to get, you know, like Iron Barb's damage off on me. But, you know, whatever. It works. So I just go ahead and U-turn out and go into my Palkia. There is no way he is one-shotting me, and I can just go straight for the Hydro Pump. It's going to hit everything fairly hard, and if he does decide to bring in the Ferrothorn at that range, I am not going to be at -2, so the Fire Blast, I'm pretty comfortable it would be able to kill. So he however does bring in this thing, and I just reveal, you know what, I'm just gonna reveal that I am not choiced in any way. Just go for that Spatial Rend, score a crit, and that is just great. He does burn me with the Scald, but, you know, whatever. Now I'm going to go for the Draco, thinking it's going to kill, but it doesn't! Specially defensive Kyogre, holy shit, you have too much bulk. So, that is just crazy. So, he's going to actually pull the Roar on his Sleep Talk, which is not bad for me, because I do get roared out into my Arceus, and at that range, I can kill with the Judgment. So he knows that he's going to switch out into his Bramble, and he was not expecting the Will-O-Wisp at all from me. So I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp that Ferrothorn. That thing is not really going to touch me whatsoever, even if it does have Gyro Ball. So that's good, and he's going to get off the Leech Seed on me, but it's just going to really help to counteract his burn. So I'm going to switch out into my Ho-Oh. He's going to make a very good play, actually, going for the double Leech Seed. And I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, I forget what I do here. Let's see, all these after turn effects, damn. So, I'm just going to go straight for the Sacred Fire. If he wants to bring in his Arceus Rock, that's fine with me. It's still a 50% chance to get a burn on that thing, so it's great. He actually goes into his Kyogre just to set up the rain one last time, and he was hoping that maybe I would miss, but I don't run much speed investment on that Ho-Oh, but I do run enough to outspeed the Kyogre, and because he was defensive, he was more than likely not running any at all. So he does get a free switch into his Arceus, and he sets up a Swords Dance. So I go into my Genesect, and I'm not playing any games. As soon as I saw Swords Dance, go straight for that Iron Head. I don't care about this Ferrothorn at all. If it wants to come in Iron Barbs, damage me, whatever. So now I'm going to go into my Arceus, and I'm just, he sets up rocks. So I'm at a pretty low range of health, so I'm going to go straight for that Recover as he goes for the Gyro Ball. And doesn't do that much at all because, of course, he is burned. So now I'm going to go for the Defog and just get rid of these rocks. No rocks for you. Bad Ferrothorn. As he sets up the Leech Seed on me. So that's pretty good. Pretty good for him. So now right here I probably should have went into my Ho-Oh and just gone straight for the Sacred Fire. Like I said before, if he wants to bring in his Arceus Rock on my Ho-Oh, I still get a 50% chance to get a burn on him, so that's still good. However, I just go into my Palkia, and thanks to that evasion drop from the Defog, which, by the way, nobody ever thinks about, but it actually kind of helps sometimes. Like right here, he's actually going to predict me to over-predict, but I have no fear going straight for the Fire Blast. If he wants to bring in the Giratina, it would not be able to kill me at that range with the Shadow Sneak, and I could just follow up with a Spatial Rend. But I end up killing the Ferrothorn finally, and then he's going to go into his Gengar, go for a Sludge Bomb, and Assault Vest Palkia lives, but I missed the fucking Spatial Rend. I went for Spatial Rend because obviously it's more accurate, and I just did not want him to have a sub. However, apparently it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead into my Mewtwo, and I'm just gonna go for the Side Strike as he brings in the Giratina here. It's still gonna do a shit ton, and he gets paralyzed as I switch into my Arceus. So now at this point, getting rid of the rocks is #1 priority. I don't care if he brings in his Gengar. So I'm just going to go for the Defog, and then I'm just going to get the free switch back into my Mewtwo, take out his Gengar, and that is just one of the great things about Mewtwo. So now I'm going to go for the Side Strike, and I'm going to do a ton of damage and get a crit on this Arceus. Now, it turns out that that crit did not matter at all. We did the calc after the match, and he did not have a chance to kill me at the range of health I was at. And he did not carry the extreme speed, so, on that, Arceus Rock, so it didn't really matter. Now, I'm gonna be able to finish up the game with the Ho-Oh, with the strong and powerful Brave Bird, and I gotta tell you, that match was sped up way too much for me to really freaking narrate well, but, I tried my best, and, I think I did a pretty good job. So, anyway, I don't know if you caught it, but the question of the day is, Mega Mewtwo X or Mega Mewtwo Y, which one do you like more? I think it's pretty obvious which one I like more. I mean, I just think Mega Mewtwo X just looks stupid. Mega Mewtwo Y, the design has kind of grown on me. And just the fact that it gets 140 base speed is huge. That is so huge because it allows it to like outspeed Mega Gengar and things like that. So that's just great. So in my opinion, Mega Mewtwo Y is far superior than Mega Mewtwo X. So yeah, but that's pretty much gonna be it certainly today, guys. This video is long enough already. I don't need to drag it out anymore. But yeah, so be sure to leave a like, comment, sub, all that good shit. And I love you all. Deuces.